Hi guys, today I'm going to show you my daily makeup routine because a lot of people asked for it and I thought I would share. I have not unpacked my makeup yet, so it's all in a makeup bag still. I haven't unpacked anything actually. My room is literally the nastiest it's ever been in its life, but that's okay. I usually go in with these toning pads and I do the rough side first and then like the gentle side, but they're so nice. I don't know why I was going to say good and nice and I just went good nice. Next, I'm going with sunscreen. I just went tanning and didn't put on sunscreen, so better late than never. This is literally my favorite sunscreen, and it feels so amazing. Okay, now moisturizer. Also, I know you guys all want to hear about the influencer thing that I just went to, so I'm going to tell you guys all about it. So first of all, we went to Paul's party, and it was so fun. Like, literally, I met so many amazing people, and also I got to hang out with, like, my close friends. So I love that. And then we went to this, like, after party. It was at someone's, like, Airbnb. We were out till, like, 3 a.m. And if you know me, I'm in bed by 10 p.m. So, like, whoo, I had a long LA trip. I got home, and then I basically stayed in bed for, like, 2 days to, like, recover from going out so much. But overall, it was such a fun experience. All the influencers, like, go to Grove and stuff. And, like, I'd go hang out with my friends and go shopping. Like, lots and lots of shopping. So, on normal days, I don't like to put on foundation or anything like that because I don't know. It's only when I'm doing like heavier makeup, but also I'm going to go play pickleball right now, so I kind of got to lighten up a little bit. Also, I don't know if I should keep my hair down or up. Okay, these are all the spots I put my concealer in, and then blend. Guys, my mind is all over the place right now. I forgot to curl my lashes and do mascara, but I do that usually before my concealer. Actually, I do that usually before anything. So I use this Shiseido eyelash curler, and it's beautiful. Okay, for mascara, I use this one because it's a tubing mascara. Means when I put water on it, it just like peels off. I don't know. It's the coolest thing ever. I don't know what magic they put in this, but I usually just put it on the tips of my lashes and like layer it. Okay, that's pretty much my mascara. It's pretty easy, and I don't know if I'm doing bottom lashes yet. I usually figure that out at the end of my makeup and like, I don't know. Okay, now I go in with this. It's the contour from Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, this is where I put it on my face. It looks absolutely crazy right now. And then you blend. Okay, this is the contour all blended out. Next is a Charlotte Tilbury blush. I don't know how many times I've talked about this, but this is the greatest blush ever. It's the perfect like highlight blush. It's the shade Pinkasm, and it might be discontinued. I'm not positive. I just haven't seen it in Sephora in a minute. But I've gone through so many of those, and oh, it's so beautiful. Wait, look at this. Like, you don't need highlighter on your cheek. It's so perfect. Also, guys, while I was in LA, I slept in my makeup because I was so tired when I got home one night, and my face started like breaking out because of it. And I have not had acne in like a minute, so like hopefully it doesn't get worse. And then I go with the Hoola bronzer over my nose a little bit because I like the way it looks. And then I put more Hoola bronzer on my cheeks and everywhere else. I really do think that bronzer like pulls the look together because it gives you like that I've been kissed by the sun look, you know? Okay, now eyebrows, I just do gel. I don't know if there's any technique or anything like that. I just push them up and like sideways kind of. Okay, now arguably the most important part, lip liner. So first I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. It's the shade called Pillow Talk Medium, and I go in with this and I do the outsides. Okay, I do this and then I blend. And then I go in with this. It's the Kosas Hot Liner. It's the shade Beyond. Okay, wait, it looks crazy. I just use the end and I blend it in. Okay, then I usually go in my Refi Clear Gloss, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna go in with this Laneige Cinnamon Sugar. I don't like my lips that much today because I don't have my clear gloss, but other than that, I think it looks okay. Anyway, that was my go-to makeup routine. If you guys want my like full glam look, let me know. And I love you guys so much, and I hope you have the best day ever.
Apparently, if you want to figure out what makeup type looks best on you, you're supposed to type in my makeup type on your search bar in TikTok, and it's going to give you what makeup type looks best on you. So that's what I did, and it told me latte, toasty makeup. I have noticed that that seems to be what every single person is getting, but I'm not mad about it, so we're going to try it out today. I just mix these Drunk Elephant bronzing drops with my CeraVe moisturizer to give me bronzed glow for underneath my makeup. I'm gonna go drugstore for foundation today and use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. So I'm just gonna blend this out with my beauty blender. I like this foundation because it's not too full coverage, so you can still see that glow that we put on underneath. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. This is the Tower 28 concealer in the shade IE. Okay, obviously the main attraction for this is going to be the bronzer slash contour, so I'm going to go in heavy with the Rare Beauty contour. This is the shade Solace. We're going to be bronzing up cheeks, forehead, under my lips, and then a little nose contour, and some more in my eyelids. I'm setting everything with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I'm using the shade 20. I'm going to bronze up the face a little bit more with this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer, and I'm just gonna go heavy-handed because that's the point of this look. For eyes, I'm gonna first start off with that same bronzer. I'm not really an eyeshadow girl, but I feel like I have to do a little more for this latte makeup because all the pictures I see definitely have like a good brown kind of smoky situation going. And then I'm also gonna place this on my bottom lash line. I have this little Kaja bento box thing, and it has all the perfect colors I feel like for a latte toasty makeup. So I think I'm gonna use this brown for my liner. Just kind of line my lash line with it, and then we'll do a wing. That's what the side looks like. I'm gonna repeat it on this side. I definitely feel like I have to do an inner corner wing because it will just add so much more. I'm gonna take a break from the eyes and fill in my eyebrows. This is just the Maybelline Express Brow in the shade Soft Brown. And I'm just filling in where I have some like empty spaces. While I have my eyebrow pencil out, I'm gonna add a little bit more freckles just because I covered up a lot of mine and I feel like it kind of goes with the latte toasty makeup. I wanna do blush, but I don't wanna take away from the bronze and do anything too pink. So I'm gonna use this Tower 28 Long Beach Iced Tea Powder Blush. Just add a little bit. I already have lash extensions, so I'm just gonna give them a curl to make them look a little bit better and more lifted. And we're gonna use this Kulfi Underline Kajal eyeliner, and we're just gonna put that in our waterline. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of this Cosnori Brown mascara to my bottom lashes. Gonna set my eyebrows in place with this brow gel, and we're gonna do a dark lip, which I never do. This is the Fenty Beauty liner in the shade Browned Out. The first time I've used this, and it's like not working well. Instead, we're gonna use this Say liner in the shade Tease. Look at the difference. This looks crazy, but bear with me. I've seen people put concealer in the middle of their lips, and this might be really bad, but I've always wanted to try it, so okay, that's a no. Instead, I'm just gonna like buff it out with my fingers to make it a little bit less intense. And then we're gonna do the e.l.f. lip balm in the shade Vanilla Toffee because I feel like that was appropriate. Last but not least, we're gonna add a little highlighter to the tip of our nose. Okay, I think this is the final look. I do think it's super cute, but something about it is throwing me off. I don't know if it's the lips or what, but this is the finished makeup up close. Let me know what you think, if you think it suits me or not. Bye.
Today I'm attempting to look like one of my favorite beauty influencers on this app, Addison Justice. Been watching her for a while and she's so stunning, as you can see, so let's get into it. Notice that Addison has some key staples in her routine, one of those being the Lumi Glotion. I don't have that with me, so I'm gonna go in with the Say Sun Glow. This is obviously going to give us that glowy base that she always has before she applies any of her makeup. You know, Addison is loving her Double Wear from Estee Lauder foundation. She also loves the Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani, so this is what I'm gonna take today because it's a little bit lighter. To me, it seems like she doesn't use a ton of foundation, just enough to kind of coat the face and work in light layers. Concealer, I'm using this Armani in the shade 5. Because she always has such a beautiful glowy base, I'm also gonna take some of this Flawless filter and put this under the eyes as well. Bigger than the Flawless filter, this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. She does not do this step, but again, I wanna make sure that we are glowing like Addison, so I'm gonna put that in some areas as well. Small concealer brush for the under eye and just tap, tap, tap. Bronze up the face, she always takes her Victoria Beckham contour pen with my credit card statements. I haven't been able to get my hands on that. We're gonna contour with the Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like her bronzer is pretty warm toned, so I'm taking Dibs in the shade 5.5. I know I try to get super tan in the summer, but that girl is tan. Another Addison staple is the Pink Dahlia blush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't have that, so we're gonna take this one from Armani Beauty, Luminous Cheek Tint shade 62. The under eyes, she goes in with the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. We're gonna use this for the rest of the face as well. And a loose powder to bake, especially concentrating it in the corner eye and to snatch the cheekbone. I've already filled in my eyebrows using a cool tone eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna try to fluff them up because she has very beautiful fluffy brows. I do not, so we're gonna do the best we can with this Anastasia brow freeze. Dib Spice tried to warm up the face, but still adding some glow. This is a very glowy bronzer, similar to the one that she uses, which is the Hourglass Ambient palette. Pretty heavy on this because, like I said, she is a bronze goddess. Snatch up the nose. This is shade Euphoria for blush. Take just a tad of this Rare Beauty blush and put it on the high points of the cheek. Time for the part I'm most excited for, eyes. If you know Addison, you know that her eye looks are iconic. They are glittery, they are shimmery. That is her. That will be me today. But we're gonna lay down some neutrals first. So I'm taking my Patrick Ta palette to just provide some depth to the eyelid. The only reason I had heard of this brand, Half Magic, is because of Addison, so it's only right that we use one of the beautiful shimmers in here today. I think I'm gonna take this one right here, just on my finger in the center, and drag it out on the lid. That's a good start, but she goes heavy, so let's do some more. Also gonna take this Valentino pot shimmer and kind of dust that over everything as well. Haha, we're getting somewhere. Never thought to do this, but she swears by purple eyeliner with green eyes. So we're gonna put this on the lid and in the waterline. I also put some brown on top, and I'm gonna smudge this out, make it look a little messy, and also give us a little wink. L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm absolutely horrible at doing lashes, but I'm doing a little one for you, Addie girl. She likes to keep it very pinky neutral for lips, so we are going in with Makeup by Mario. This is in Smoky Pink. Of course, the one day I can't find my Pillow Talk, she's a Pillow Talk queen. Give me a sec. I would be using Pillow Talk if I didn't lose it. So we're gonna go in with L'Oreal. This is Ferris Nude. Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmic Gloss. I already know she eats this up because of the sparkles. Fix up the hair a little bit. And this is my best attempt to look like my absolute queen. How do we think I did? Obviously, my beauty does not compare to hers, but hopefully I nailed the look a little bit. Addison, if you're seeing this, thank you for inspiring me, and keep doing what you're doing.
13 million people have seen me put red Sharpie under my eye to prove that this product works, and you guys still don't believe me, so I'm going to be testing it out with blue. This is, of course, the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. It has sold out so many times. It was out of stock for like 3 months, then it came back, sold out within like 24 hours. Now it's back again. I'm going to show you no filters, no cuts, just how well this works. This is the shade Light Medium and This is the shade Light Medium Peach. It is a color corrector, not a concealer, so it's meant to correct the purple and blue under your eyes. It is also still coming with the free $25 paw brush. Sorry, I am not able to speak this morning. Just look at that. I don't even need any words. It just looks so good. You guys always want me to zoom in. There you go. And not only does it correct the purple and blue, it also does a good job of covering up redness. And you can see that difference. That is insane. It doesn't need very much product. It's not going to get super cakey unless you really pack on the product. You really do not need that much. And this has lasted me a really long time. I've had this for a couple months now, and I still am not done with it. And I use it nearly every single day. Like, that is amazing. If you want to check this out, make sure you can go and grab it while it's still in stock, because this is going to sell out again.
Want hot girl makeup? I'll give you hot girl makeup. This makeup is gonna make you look hotter than you've ever looked in your entire life. So let's do it. We are beating the face harder than ever. Like, I honestly want to look as good as I would on my wedding day. Really for no reason other than I want to feel like a bad bitch right now. I want to be super matte today, but I feel like every matte look starts with a good glowy base, starting with a lot of magic serum. Really know I mean business when I bring out the primer, because I don't usually use primer. Smashbox photo finish, so we have no pores at all today. I'm gonna like put that in my T-zone. Stay Sun Glow, as I said, a glowy base for a matte look. Starting off color correcting my face that I picked so bad today. I just made them up and made a bunch of spots on my face. When I bring out a beauty blender, that means I'm dedicated today. Now you're just starting off with a perfect base, which is why I love color corrector. I think I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier today because I want to be super matte. If you're wondering, oh, what are you getting ready for? Like, what do you need to look so good for? I'm literally not doing anything. I did 3 pumps. I want to do 4, but like, I'm not gonna get too crazy. I woke up at 5 a.m. today and I had the urge to just beat my face. I have to make plans if I look like really good, which I'm assuming I'm going to. This foundation's so good. I've decided that we are concealing before any contour today. My sister did it, so I'm copying her. I'm starting off with my NARS because it's just my trusty. This nose contour means business right now. We're using Natasha Denona concealer and I'm gonna go pretty heavy with this in the inner corner. I'm using a lot of concealer, but it's fine. Kind of what I'm looking for today. Let it sit for a second. We're blending her all in. Under eyes are gonna be very bright. It's like perfection. I'm gonna take it on the lid to prep. I'm taking a concealer brush and I'm making sure that everything is pressed down. Taking the Rare Beauty contour. We're warming the face up. Here's where I contour. I'm a little light with it just because I want to rebronze after. This is a Mario F4 brush. I'm just gonna press this into the skin. I'm gonna take the Say Do bronze. This shade is just perfect. Shade Swim. Putting this everywhere that I contoured. This is the bronze that we need for a night out. Or if you just want to look hot and do nothing like me. And I'm taking the fluffier side of the brush. Make sure that everything's very blended in. There's no harsh lines. Blending this nose contour. Okay, for blush, I want a pink, but I also want to mix a little Toasted Teddy. I feel like people don't really use this in full glam. Which one do we think? This one. The House Labs Glassy Blush in Rosette. See, these are so slept on. So pretty and they're so easy to work with. Focusing the pink more under the eyes. This is perfect. Taking Toasted Teddy from Rhode right up in here. A little bit of ombre effect. And also because I want it to look a little bronzy and burnt. I'm gonna take it down here a little bit, kind of where I contour. That's some good bronze. Look at how glowy those cheeks are. Look at that base. This is perfect. So everything sticks. One size setting spray. For a little bit of glow, even though we're going matte. Charlotte Tilbury. This is where shit gets real. We have a 3 powder combo. Start off with Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. I need to wait for this to dry down. All on the face, I'm gonna use Huda Beauty Pound Cake. Under the eyes is Tarte Pink powder. Mix a little Huda Pound Cake in it. Just watch the magic happen. Like, I'm sorry, what? You know, Huda Pound Cake have full beads. Like, it just looks so much better when I use the loose powder. That's a lot of powder. The pink powder and the Huda powder together. Gorge. Bake for a little bit. Taking my Armani bronzer. We bronze everywhere that we bronze the first 2 times. Right here when I know if my makeup's gonna be good or bad. This is looking so good. Press her away before it gets too crazy. Look at how perfect that looks. The bronzer on this nose contour brush and we're recontouring the nose. We're gonna take it into this little crease. Such a game changer. And pull it out on the outer eyes. We have a visitor. For blush, I think we're gonna use Patrick Ta not too much at base. I'm taking House Labs and Hibiscus Haze and we're gonna put that over. That is what we want. I'm in shock. My base looks perfect. Not to hype myself up or anything. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the bronzy shade from the Dior highlighter and highlight the cheeks. Charlotte Tilbury setting spray first. A lot of one size on top. I feel like a glam look, like you need the brows to be like very filled in. We want this, not this. I have this Tarte palette. It's insane. Like I have so many looks I want to do with this. Take this brown. This is Give Back. I'm gonna lightly press it in the outer corner. I feel like this has hints of reddish in it. I just want to lift the eye up. Take it into this crease just so everything's very cohesive. We just blend her upwards. And that bronzy shade from the Dior palette. And I'm just gonna lightly dust that over the crease. Take this very light neutral shade. I'm just gonna use that in the inner corner to open the eye up. This is a maroon eyeliner. This is Hourglass and Chestnut. So I'm gonna put this just in the top and bottom waterline. Still a little brown, but it's gonna brighten the eye. I'm gonna take a liquid brown eyeliner and we're gonna make a line right above the top. A very thin line. Going back in with brown eyeshadow and we're smudging out that line. Got brown pencil eyeliner and we're making a wing. And then smudging that out with eyeshadow, and I also made an inner corner. I'm adding my Can't Be Tamed lashes by Velour. Oh my god. Hourglass mascara. I don't want to say I told you so, but I just beat the F out of my face. Wow. Smudging the bottom with the brown Dior highlight again. I want to add glitter, but I refuse. Lips Raisin Spice Chai by Mario. I mean, couldn't be more perfect. I'm so impressed. Okay, Fenty Gloss Stick. This is an O2. Wow. Did I just discover the perfect lip combo? I think I did it. I think I want to look like this on my wedding day. I would pay for this beat. Just yes. And I'm hyping myself up, but I came in here with a goal and I think I executed it. I'm gonna darken my beauty mark. I mean, trust me, if you want to look hotter than ever, do this look. I'm gonna go make dinner plans now.
Apparently, if you search my makeup type on TikTok, it's supposed to tell you what type of look will suit you best. And this time I got dark feminine makeup, so let me show you how I did it. Last time I got toasty glam, so this is like a whole different vibe, but I love it so much. Let me know which one you guys like more. When I think dark feminine, I think of the most perfect base, so I'm gonna use my Dior Hydra Nude Foundation. Fun fact, the toasty makeup video is officially my most viewed video. It got 8 million views. You guys loved it so much. There really is no other choice than to be super snatched, so I'm using a really cool toned contour. I want to give cheek bone, and then I also put some right here. You want to keep lightness all along here. That's what's going to make your cheekbones really stand out. See that? That is key. And even contouring a little around my lips. Down the nose. I want a deeper toned blush first, so I'm gonna take Makeup by Mario Dusty Rose. I'm gonna put this higher up on the cheekbone. None on the nosy today. We don't want to give cute. You could do no blush, but because it's such a sultry look, I think that could make you look a little bit dead inside. You need balance. I want a really, really, really bright under eye, so I'm gonna color correct first using my Kosas. This is so fun. What the hell? I'm having the time of my life. Then I'm gonna take my House Labs concealer. I'm gonna go under the eye, forehead, chin, Cupid's bow, and down the sides of my nose. When you're at the sides of your nose, you want to go down like this. That's gonna reverse contour it, and whatever's left on your brush, prep your eyelids with it. Go in with some setting spray. Let's set with a pressed powder first, on a real Kosas kick if you can't tell. Then I'm gonna take a loose powder. Make sure you dab it on your hand first. And I'm gonna set under the eye, basically where we put the concealer. So again, carving out the nose, going up here, and also carving out under the cheek. Using a really pink blush. This is Say Amore. I'm gonna add a little bit of Patrick Tashi's blushing a little higher up on the cheekbone. Wipe off any product on your eyebrows. I'm filling them in with the brow pencil, and I'm gonna try to keep them a little skinnier and more defined than I usually would. Carving them out with a little bit of concealer truly makes the biggest difference. They'll look so much more clean and crisp. Little brow gel. I'm using Urban Decay Brow Slick. First, I'm gonna go in with a light brown in my crease and winging it out. Then I'm gonna go in with a more gray shade and apply that a little bit lower. Still in the outer corner, still winging it out, but a little closer to the lash line. On a smaller brush, I'm gonna take an even darker gray and I'm gonna go even tighter. And then you can go in and blend it with a fluffy brush. Then you wanna take a really light cream shade and put that all over the lid, focusing on the inner half. I'm gonna take a black eyeshadow and create a little wingadoo. Just create a more smudgy, sultry look. I love using my nails. Once I have it drawn on there, I'm gonna smudge it a little bit. Take a black pencil eyeliner and reinforce it. The inner corner wing, you want to take a really tiny angled brush, black eyeshadow, start smaller than you think, and create a little point in the inner corner. Curl, fanning out the lashes to give it that cat eye look. Focusing on the outer lashes, a little black in the waterline. I want it to be a little more smoky, so I'm gonna take that cool brown on my lower lash line. Nudie brown lip liner, tiny bit of a more cool tone lip liner, just to add a little shadow, and a little MAC Flesh Pot in the center. I'm using these Amaze Girl lashes. I really truly think a little half lash or individual lash on the ends is necessary. And there we go. That's my take on dark feminine makeup. I love this look so much. Let me know what you guys want me to try next. Thank you so much for watching.
Makeup tutorial, my most requested video. So here we go. First step is always skin prep. I do already have a whole video on my skin prep routine, so go check that one out. First step is going to be Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Foundation. I only use a little bit of this. I use it very sparingly. Just really like it for the glow. I blend it out with my Say foundation brush. Next is Tower 28 concealer. I also use this kind of sparingly. Do not like a full coverage base. Just little tiny dots everywhere. And I also use my Say foundation brush to blend this in. I love when the bottom of my nose is a little bit brighter than the bridge of it. I always do a little bit extra on there. After that, I go in with a Makeup by Mario contour stick, shade light medium. It gives you like the perfect shadow. This is everywhere I put that. Then I blend it in with the Say Beauty buffing brush, I think. Also, don't really contour my nose like normal. Just put the product on the bridge of it. I don't know, I've just always liked the way that looked on me. After that, I go in with the Say Sun Melt bronzer. I also use my Say buffing brush. I love bronzy makeup. I put it above my top lip. I started doing that and now I can't stop. Don't forget to blend your bronzer into your ears and down your neck. That is all the cream products done, so now I will set my face. Use the Hard Candy Lock On Setting Spray All Day Spray. I let this dry before doing any powder products. Now it's time to set. I use the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I set under my eyes, around my nose, my chin, and then between my eyebrows. I also set my eyelids because I'm an oily girl and they get oily. After setting, can you guys guess what's next? More bronzer. This is the L'Oreal True Match Powder. I believe it is a foundation powder, but I use it as a powder bronzer. It's shade Deep Profonde. I use this EcoTools face blending brush to blend it in. I was not lying when I told you guys I love some bronzy makeup. I've been using L'Oreal's products for years now, and their foundation powders have always been so good. Next is blush. Use Rare Beauty in shade Hope and Say in shade Lady. I start off with a Rare Beauty blush and just do 3 little dots.
and blend that in with a beauty blender. I go in with my Say and also blend that in with the same beauty blender. Next is highlighter, and clearly my ColourPop highlighter has been very, very loved. This is the best highlighter ever, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I've been using this stuff for years. This is the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in shade Stole the Show. It's literally so beautiful and gives you just a subtle little glow. I'm so particular about my nose highlight. I just do a line across it and then blend it down. Now I'll just do little smudges in my inner corners. Next, I do my brows, and I just use this brow styling gel from Catrice Cosmetics, I believe is how you say it. Literally just brush all of my hairs up and then swipe across the top to lay them back down. L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, the best mascara ever. I do both my top and bottom lashes. Look at the difference between my eyes. After mascara is eyeliner, Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner. I do have an eyeliner tutorial already posted, so go check that out. Next, I do my lip combo. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but I am gonna make a separate video on my lip combo. I use the Huda Beauty lip stains. Total game changer. These things are amazing. I go in with my Rare Beauty Always an Optimist. This was very, very loved also. And after that, I go in with the same setting spray from before. And that is my full everyday makeup routine. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Bye, guys.
So can you come pick up your clothes? I had them folded. Meet me at the door while it's still open. I know it's getting cold out, but it's not frozen. So come pick up your clothes. I had them folded. I'll let your body decide if this is good enough for you. Already folding it for you. Already folding it for you. I'll let your body decide if this is good enough for you. Already folding it for you. Already folding it for you. No matter what you do to switch the story up, I know I made my mark, and I would still choose you.
Secret to tell you. All the girls know, Jeremiah knows, but you have to promise me you're not going to say anything to any of the other guys because it's not their business. But I'm a mommy.
Mommy? Mamacita.
If you need time, just take your time. Honey, I get it. Way you got me all in my head. Think I'd rather you in my bed. Whatever it is, you know I can take it. I'm counting the days, how many days till I can see you again. Blowing kisses like
She don't wanna strip no more, don't wanna hit that pole. Get my old plug, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lit the spoon and I scraped the balls. Scrape the balls. Like did you get the river? She eat that rudder.
don't stop, yeah, get it. Shake that shit, don't stop, her get it. It's her attitude that puts me in the mood. She
don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend, I'm allowed to switch. Really tired of being in the stew, bro, I'm about to quit. Somebody call my A&R now, tell them get me out of here, cause I'm about to flip. Bad bitches in the B&B, I'm okay with that. Niggas hear your song and turn it off, we don't play it back. I'm waiting on my money, why you playing, just pay it back. And no, we not together, why the fuck you keep saying that? 30 Crown Street, bro, I know where you staying at. You shot the wrong person, who the fuck was you aiming at? I'm talking to a label, what's the name, I ain't saying that. A Zeddy feature about $100, who paying that? She gon' take a plan B, cause she don't wanna have no baby yet. I'm trying to figure out when I'ma move, I ain't ready yet. You don't got a big bag, I would say that you heavy set. I'm a playmaker, I be passing like Jerry West. 30 Crown Street, bro, I know where you staying at. You shot the wrong person, who the fuck was you aiming at?
Baby, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on.
When you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine, I get kinda hectic inside. Baby, I'm so into you, darling. If you only knew all the things that flow through my mind, but it's just a sign. Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of memories, what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. Now here I go again. I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like.
And if you hear this and then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. Shake it to the max. Shake it to the
Bad
max.
man, chill out.
Shake it to the
Bad man,
max.
chill out.
Please just rewind, let me shake it to
Chill
the
out,
max.
bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out, yeah. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out, yeah. Bad man, chill out. Bad man, chill out, yeah. Your pussy fat inna your shot,
Oh, you dealing with the boss?
yeah. Make you come first, coulda never take a last, yeah. Like a ball pump up the pussy fast.
Skin out the pussy for me fuck it. Girl, you make it cocky brother. Original girl, so